Well, today we're out here at the Jackson County Fairgrounds taking in this show and swap meet that they have every year. I think this is about the 13th year, and this year they've added a live auction, so we'll take a look at some of that later, and for now we'll go look around at the stuff that's here. A lot more stuff out there this morning, but I didn't get the camera and bring it with me then, so it's the Dirk Vegetable Farm.
My favorite Oliver YouTuber, Ross the Oliver Man.
There we go.
He is awesome, and hopefully eventually you can follow me on Tiny House Compound.
All right.
Homestead.
Did you get your, so you got a channel started yet?
No, I downloaded my GoPro app to my computer. My computer fritzed, and now I can't get the GoPro thing loaded back up on my computer. So I got to get somebody smart enough to do the computer part of it.
But you're headed in the right direction.
Yeah, we got a GoPro now.
Cool. So you're on your way then.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
He's gonna do stuff like homesteading and gardening, stuff like that. So
being more self-efficient.
There we go. So we'll look for that.
All right.
Yeah. Yep, that's how I feel too there. Selling out. You still got one load left.
Load.
Yeah.
One sold off
3 out of 4.
You make it moving?
I've been taping everything. Some delicious fish sandwiches in there.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I haven't been around yet, but the feature tractor this year is Alice Chalmers, so we'll start here. We have a D12 of my neighbor's. That was on the fair video from last year. A D10, same way. We have a nice restored 200. WD-45 wide front. And a G. Another buddy's custom B120. He put a twin cylinder motor in. D15s. D19 diesel with a Buddha motor, I believe is who they use, and turbocharged. Massey Harris 44. 33. Some Fergusons. Fords. Seen one of those out for a while. An offset Ford. tractor was in the RFD parade. Nice restored 504. Some more Fords and a good old Ford pickup with an indirect injection diesel in it. All right, I own 2 of these and they're about as reliable as they come. So WC, I think. 1020 Deere, 450 Farmall, and a good tractor down here, an 88 Industrial. That's kind of neat. I missed a chance to buy an industrial one of these one time and kind of wish I had. I think it would have been something different. But got an hour meter in there. There's a little, that's about the smallest one of those I've seen. Grader. That's kind of interesting. And I would assume another land leveler or something. That's kind of interesting too. I've got an old saw rig over here. Upright stuff.
Ross,
Hey, how you been?
Ross, what are you doing these days? Somebody told me you went back to teaching. Is that true?
I do that part of the time.
Part-time.
550 cockshut. I've got one of those at home. Needs put back together. Some little goofy little 4-wheel drive foreign jobbies there. Those might be Italian, not Chinesium. Hello. Oh, look at that little thing. Coleman Brothers. Pretty neat. And a Reeves, made in Columbus. International famous. Cummins. There's a line shaft display. This has been all over. I've seen it many shows over the years. A little bit of everything on there. And Maytags. I've got a whole pile of these myself. I've got one of these McLeans. Some restored Internationals. A G706 Moline, and it's for sale. You could be the owner. Number 83 of 246. Front wheel assist. 44 special. Now more good tractors. 77. Single front wheel. Old style 88 standard, which it was at our fair last year, and somebody talked to me right when I was there, and I don't think I got this on that video, but it was there if you saw it in the background and wondered why I didn't say something. It's because I got distracted. The 77 Orchard that I believe he just got. These are my neighbors. And the 70 Orchard. More Cummins thermoils or whatever, and Reeves motors. Saw rig. I don't think I've ever seen a Reeves on a saw rig. Oh yeah, if you want to.
Wood, yeah.
I don't know, I was just saying, I don't think I've ever seen a Reeves on a saw rig, and that looks all original, huh?
It is. It's the only one known surviving.
Wow.
It's never left southern Indiana. It was found by a collector in the 60s. We think he worked for the state of Indiana doing roadsides. Found it between Columbus and Seymour.
That's pretty neat.
He lived up around Martinsville. He had it until about 85. Another collector had seen it through the years and bought it from him. And so third owner. And that guy is getting older. And he says, my kids don't want to mess with this stuff. He says, they'll just put it to sale. And so he said, I want to know where it goes. So he said he contacted both Ottoman County Historical Society and made us an offer. We went and looked at it last year and wrote up some paperwork, and then this spring, we've only had it about 2 weeks. So,
that's pretty good, man.
It is the first time it's been out at a show in 10 or 15 years at least.
That's
Because it was
pretty
just
neat.
getting too big, he wasn't taking it around. But we found actually a piece of that's out of a catalog in San Francisco that the gentleman that sold it to us had never found any literature that confirmed it was all real. Looks all real.
Yeah.
But so I gave him a copy of that when we picked the engine up, and he was just thrilled that we found.
Yeah,
that
that's
about
neat.
It.
I mean,
So, do be cognizant of the blade and the belt.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
But you're an adult, you can watch.
well, I have
yourself.
these myself, so
Yeah. Just watch her hang you down. Right?
I'll come back over here and watch you.
So I'll have to engage the clutch.
Oh yeah. When I was a kid, that's how we sawed our firewood, with a saw in the front of a B John Deere. So, but that's pretty neat. Like I said, that's the only one I've ever seen, and you said it's the only one around.
The only one we know of. We've got a registry of more than 110 Reeves engines surviving. this is the only one known on a piece of equipment powered by one of the farm engines.
That's pretty neat. And it's still,
it had been repainted by the collector in the 60s.
Okay.
But I think it was in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the wood looks old, so you know it.
Why would you stencil Reeves Pulley Company on the back of the front axle unless you saw it on the original?
That's right.
So I think he did a good job of kind of duplicating what he could find. But yeah, it's
pretty neat.
Will be family fun days at Consignment County Historical Society there in mid-July, and then the Reeves Festival coming up August 27th, that's Saturday.
Okay.
It'll be like 9 and 10 in the morning until dusk, because we'll have fireworks at the end. Have the steam engines out, several of the engines out. So it's up just north of the Marketplace Mall there.
Look it up. Well, I have a YouTube channel, so maybe some of the people will go and check you out. So
cool. Yeah, get a shot of that date and the address. Check the website.
All right. So if you want to see more of this, this is where you go. All righty.
Here. There's my play card.
Okay.
Flip it over. Because
you're the Reeves registry guy.
With the Cummins stuff too.
Okay.
So that
is that one on the trailer in your collection or not?
That one's privately owned by the gentleman sitting here.
Is that what's his name that used to bring it here to the fair all the time?
Kenneth Welliver?
Yeah, Kenneth Welliver.
Did you know Kenny?
As a kid.
That's his son, Don. You need to go over and tell him.
His was the only one that I ever knew of that had the embossed cast that said Cummins engine on it. I've seen a few others, but not very many.
There are only 5
I was gonna say,
Cummins.
I've seen some at shows, but his was the only one I knew of in this area that had that. And he drove out to like West Virginia to get it, I think.
Yeah,
didn't he?
you're right.
That's what I was gonna say.
There are 5 known surviving Cummins 6 horsepower oil engines, and we just actually put the serial number tag on it this morning.
Oh wow.
Because we've got the reproductions. All 5 surviving engines are back in Bartholomew County.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
pretty neat.
So, and 4 of the 5 are running. We had Don's running earlier, but then the horse and a half, the dark gray one, and the bright red one. So those are both horse and a half. The front one is 6049. We think like the 49th one built. That's like 7437, I think, just under 7,500. That's the highest surviving serial number known.
So that's about the range.
Cummins built about 1,500. Now the 3 horsepower engines, the larger red one in the front, the 3 horsepower engines have the same serial numbers. That's the earliest known surviving 3 horse Cummins built thermal oil for the Sears catalog. The smaller ones we built for Sears and Roebuck catalogs.
Yeah.
The larger engines for Sears catalogs were being built by Hercules down in Evansville. And Hercules didn't want to build the small engines. And so they told Sears to talk to Plessy Cummins, and that's when we were contracted to build the small ones. But a lot of the big Hercules engines actually are running Cummins.
That's what I was going to say, his injector, because they got every one they shipped out, they got 2 back, and then he made some kind of improvement and got them where they worked, is what I understood, right?
He did make a patented improvement to the bead injector that I think helped them introduce the UA series and take the lubricator box off the back and stuff. But yeah, there are 3 known Cummins engines that are embossed on top that say Cummins oil engine. 2 have a plaque on the side where that yellow serial number decal is on the side. One of them actually says Cummins oil engine in that embossed plaque. The other one actually says SECO, standing for Cummins Engine Company. And talking to Lyle Cummins, Plessy's son, Lyle said Dad wasn't real enamored to have his name on the side of it. And so the original company kind of letterhead was SECO, C-E-C-O, standing for Cummins Engine Company. And that engine spent its whole life working down at Madison, Indiana at Bronner Brothers Boatyard. We think Plessy gave it to the Bronner Brothers in exchange for work they did on a boat for him about 1924. We think that engine was the shop engine at Cummins that Plessy then rebuilt and gave to Bronner Brothers about 1924 to get his boat fixed. We know the son of the man who was 14 or 15 that ran that engine as a kid down in Madison. He returned later in the mid-60s and bought it, and it's been in his family ever since.
That's pretty neat.
Rumored to be serial number 2.
Wow.
There's no tag on it.
Well, that's a good display you brought out with a bunch of the history, so that's good to see.
Well, all the Reeves and the Cummins built there in Columbus, Indiana.
Yeah.
So strong showing for Columbus.
Yeah. Well, thank you for showing me all this stuff. So.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. The big Fairbanks there, I believe. Alice Chalmers road grader. And an Imco power horse. Drives like a horse with reins. A county four-wheel drive, which uses a Ford tractor as the basis for it. A GoPro.
What's that?
Takes video.
Oh, okay. I just got an old-fashioned one.
Yeah.
There are neat things here, aren't they?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
It's an old and a new. Toy tractor collection. This traveling trailer of stuff. That's pretty neat. There's some definite home built toys in there too, like the mower and dump rake. Pretty neat stuff. Round barn. AC combine. I don't know if you can see that or not at the glare. Let me see if I can cover that. There we go. Go over the some pulling tractors, square baler, hard to film with that glass in front, but whole slew of Alice Chalmers here. Combines. Four-wheel drives. There's an armored A John Deere down there. Some IH tractors. 2+2s. Some full-type combines. That's kind of neat. Binder. True scale. Dad had a bunch of those. lot of IH tractors here. Whole cases of them. There's a Toyota turbine tractor down there. IH. And a little toy 9650. I bet that one doesn't leak out of the front end. Top shuts, co-ops. Massey Ferguson's. Massey Harris. Combines. There's the good stuff. A lot to look at in one spot. Yeah, half of these I remember playing with. Yeah, there's a lot of original toys in here too. I remember seeing the real one of those at the Farm Progress show when I was a kid.
That's not to buy.
Some mowers of years past. We'll probably be going back to these pretty soon. So we're here at the consignment auction portion of this show. And I should have started filming sooner, but I ended up buying something. I'm not going to reveal it just yet, but I'll let you look at some stuff. That tractor only brought $400, so definitely some deals to be had. I think the deer sold for $2,000. He wanted $25, but made a deal with the bidder.
Not too hard to put sides on it. Now 30, every to 25, every to 30, now 5, now 40, now 5, now 50, now 5, every to 60, now 60 down, every to 60, every to 60, every to 5, every to 60, every to 60 on there, 55, every to
I'll let you guess what I bought.
now, you say 60, I have 55, now 60, now 5, now 70, and now 75, $80, $80 and a 5, now 90, now 95, $100, $100, every to be one, every to be one, every to be one. I have 95, every to be one, every to be one, every to be one, 95, every to be one, every to be one, every to be one. Sold them here, $95. 208 the buyer, 208. Next up, we're jumping to seller number 9. Seller number 9, we have the steel wheels. There's 2 steel wheels right there. How many dollars there? Neighbor of $100. $100 every to be one, every to be one. Great for the entrance of your driveway. They are off of a manure spreader. Thank you. Someone give me a $100 bill on the pair. $100 bill, 50. $50. Every to be 50, every to be 50, every to be 25. I have 5, now 10, on every bit 10, every bit 10, every bit 5, $10 now, $15, now 20, now 20, now 5, 25, every bit 30, every bit 30, every bit $30, every bit 30, now 5, now every bit 2, now every bit 35, 35, 2 now every bit 5, now 5, every bit 30, I think she said yes, every bit 35, 2 now every bit 35, 32 now every bit 35, every bit 5, every bit 35, 32 now every bit 35, every bit 5, every bit 35, sold them there, 32 and a half, number 160, 160 is your buyer. You're gonna buy the Ford F-150 tailgate and a corn sheller. You're gonna buy the pair there. How many dollars there? And you tell me every bit 50, and the $50 every bit 50, every bit 50, every bit 25. Every bit $25, every bit 25. I have 5, now 10, $10 every bit 10, every bit 10. Nice little corn sheller. Now $15, 12 and a half, now 15. 17 and a half, 7 every bit 10, every bit 50, every bit 17 and a half, 7 every bit 10, every bit 10, every bit 50, every bit 17 and a half, every bit 50, every bit 17 and a half, 17 and a half. Thank you. Now 20, now 2 and a half, 25, 27 and a half, now 30, now 30, now 30, man, what about 32 now, what about 32 now, what about 30, what about 2 now, what about 32.50? Sold them there, $30, number 218, 218, the buyer. Thank you. Next up, item number 36. You're going to buy the corn sheller and grinder in red. You're going to buy this one in red. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do choice of the 2, same seller, but choice item 36 or 37. I am in red or in black, or 2 times your money. All right, there you go. Give me a $100 bill for either set. Give me 50 for either set. Every bit $50, every bit 50, every bit 25 for either set. I have 5, now 10, every bit 10, $15, now $15, every bit 15, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 7 every bit 10, every bit 15, every bit 10, thank you, now 20, now 2 and a half, 2 and a half, every bit 25, 27 and a half, now 30, and the 30, now 5, 35, about 5, about 30, about 40, now 40, Terrence, every bit 40, now 5, 45 in the back, now 50, now 5, 55, about 5, about 55, 55, about 5, 55, yes, now 60. Now 5, 65, either set, now 70, and now 70, now 70, and now 70, now every bit 70, now 5, 75, and now 70, every bit 5, about 5, about 75, 80, $80, every bit 85, 85, about 5, about 85, 85 and 90, and now 90, now 95, and now 95, every bit 95, every bit 90, every bit 95, $100, $100 either set, 110, 110, $100, every bit 10, every bit 10, every bit 110, every bit 10, every bit 110. Sold them there, $100, number 233. You want one or both sets? Take some both. Takes both sets. Right here. You're going to buy the spring tooth harrow. Right here, there's an Indy. How many dollars here? Every bit 5, now 10. $5, every bit 10, every bit 10, every bit 5, about $10. Every bit 10. $5, every bit 10, 7 and a half. 7 and a half, every bit 5, about 7 and a half on the spring tooth harrow. 7 and a half, every bit 5, about 7 and a half, every bit 7 and a half, every bit 5, about 50. In the 5, about 7 and a half, every bit 5, about 32. Now, 12 and a half. 12 and a half, 15, and the 17 and a half, 17 and a half, every bit 20, and the 2 and a half, every bit 2 and a half, every bit 22.50, and the 20, every bit 2 and a half, every bit 2 and a half, every bit 22.50, and the 20, every bit 22.50. Sold them there, $20, number 160, 160 higher. Now item number 39 is a corn chopper. Buy the old corn chopper. Right there. How many dollars there? $100. $100 baby to be $150. $50. I had 20. 20 now 30. Baby to 30. About 30. About 30. Baby to 30 on the old corn chopper. $30. Baby to 20 now 30. Baby to 25. Baby to 25. About 25. Baby to 20. Baby to 5. About 25. Baby to 20. Baby to 5. And the 20 baby to 5. About 25. On the old corn chopper. 25. Now 30. Now 5. 35, now 40, now 5, 45, now 50, now 55, 55, now 60, now 65, 65, now 70, now 75, now $80, 85, 85, about 5, 85, 80, now 85, 85, 80, now 85. Sold them there, $80, number 160, $80, number 160. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 1967 71 series. He completely restored this tractor about 4 years ago. From the time that he restored it, he never has put fuel back in it because he knew that it was going to be a show tractor and he did not want the gas to gel up and to get nasty. So it's like a brand new tractor, folks.
Even under the deck's painted.
Even underneath the deck has been painted top and bottom. Just a complete restoration on the 71 series Cub Cadet. Original tires from a 1967. Right there you go, now there, and you tell me 2,000. Give it a $2,000, take it to the next show. $1,000. Give it a $1,000, give it a $200. Now free. I had $2 and $300. Give it a $3. What about $2 and $3 and $3 and $4? I had $3 and $4. Now $5. In the $500. Give it a $4 and $5 and $4 and a half. Now $5. In the $5 and $5 and $5 and $5. $4 and $5. Give it a $5. You can bid more than once. It's okay. Now $5. $4 and $5. $500. $4 and $5. $5 and $5 and $5 and $5 and $5 and $5. Now half. Give it a $5.50. In the $500, now $50. I have $5 and a quarter, now $50. $5.50, $5 and a quarter, $5.50. $5 and a quarter, maybe to be $50, maybe to be $50, maybe to be $50, maybe to be $5.50. $5 and a quarter, $5.50. I have you $5 and a quarter. It takes $900. $900. You want to make an offer? You good on your bid? Good, kiss bid. This is currently not sold. Currently not sold. Takes $900. We have the F12 and then we got the F20. On the F12, ladies and gentlemen, take a look. Right there, all steel wheels. Item number 42. Item number 42 there. You might have to get a little closer. It's cutting out. May have went dead. I don't know. Here to buy the gray one. On the gray, F12. Right there you go. And I'm in another here, and you tell me. Here to the 2,500. In the 25, over the 25, give it a 25. Someone give me $2,000. Give it a 2 on the F12. Someone give me $1,500 on the gray F12 with steel wheels. I have 400, 500. I have 4, now 5. $500, be able to be 5. Give it a 4, now 5, 5, 4, 5. Give it a 500. Give it a 4, now 5, 5, 5, 6. And that's $600, be able to be 6 now. 5 and a half, 6. Now half. 6, 9, 7. 7 and a half. 7 and a half, 8. 800 and a half. 8, 9, be able to be half. 8, 50. I have 12, number 25, number 12, 25. 1225. I got you 1,200. We're gonna sell it when we're done. 1225. 1225. Now 50. 1275. 1275. 1275. 1275. 1275. 1275. 1275. Sold them there. 12 and a half. Our buyer number is 220. 220. 220. Next up is the F20. The last item for the sale, folks. Item number 43. What did you say about you've got brand new tires, round spoke wheels, the tractor itself, it's stuck.
If I can sell the wheels, it can have the tractor.
There you go. He'd like to get his money back on the tires and the wheels. Folks, he's got a lot of money just in the rear tires and wheels there. The tractor itself is stuck right there. Here's by the F20 there. How many others here? Now you're going to be 2,000. I have 200, 300, 300 $400, 40, 3 and a half, now 4, now half, every 4 now, 5, now half, 5 now, I have a long way to go, 5 and a half, every 5, 5 and a quarter, 550, now 75, down to 75, 1100, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a quarter, 1100, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a quarter, 1100, 11 and a quarter, 1100, 11 and a quarter, 25, 1100, 1125. Take 1,700. I can say so. Bill, 1,700. Want to make me an offer above where we're at? 1,100. Was it 1,100? 1,100. He'll do 13. He will do 1,300 on the tractor.
Sell it.
Sold. You bought it. $1,300. That will complete the auction for 2022 here at the Antique Tractor Show.
Well, if you guessed Death Trap Log Splitter, you were right. I saw this, and for $42, I thought that it might be worth giving it a try. I've seen them on the internet and never believed they really work that great, but we'll find out. I've already had people saying they can't wait to see the video where I kill myself doing this, so we'll see how that goes.